And hello, Rosie Parker or Viral Edge today, guys. Bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream. In today's stream, good. That's a good thing I checked. Hello, Rosie Parker or Viral Edge today, guys. Bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream. I just redid the intro there. If you're in here, you heard it, but maybe I'll cut that piece out just because the mic was all screwed up. But we're going to be diving into some Black Ops 1 Ascension today. This was actually a stream I had done or started for like 20 minutes one day a couple of weeks ago, and then now we're back at it. I actually had to cancel that one, kind of change it up and go from there. So we're going ahead and diving back in today. I hope you guys are all doing great. Let me make sure the thumbnail's all updated. What's up, Rhino? What's up, Keaton? How are you guys doing? Good to see you. Going to be playing some BO1 Ascension today. It's nothing you've never seen before, but just rolling through some of the classic maps as well. I want to continue on with some Cold War Dark Ether grinding, Black Ops 6 Dark Ether grinding, but also some custom maps. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Let me go ahead and share this on YouTube, and we can go ahead and get rolling. But should be a fun one today. It's been a little bit, as I'm sure you guys can tell, things have been crazy busy, but as always, I'm always one to come back and play or get back into some classic zombies or zombies in general. So, you remember it's been a while since I've been here. I do remember you, Keaton. I did not forget your name, sir. But yeah, pretty excited for this one today, just to catch up with you guys and see how things are going. Midsummer, man. It's almost midsummer. It's already almost July within a week, which is just crazy. But man, we used to go so hard on like the summertime streams, and unfortunately that just doesn't exactly work out as well nowadays, with a bit of a different schedule and priorities and responsibilities and stuff. But man, we used to just run things up in the summertime. I wish we could get back to that a little more, but it's, again, other priorities just kind of take over in that regard. But yeah, wanted to stream this afternoon, see how everyone was doing, and just see if we could get some games rolling today. Always fun to jump on Black Ops 1. I played 5 not that long ago, if you've seen some of the shorts and whatnot, but Ascension's always a classic one as well. I remember thinking when I was young, we had Kino and 5 for so long, and 5 was the map that was like too difficult. So when Ascension came out, I think we didn't even have it right away. Maybe I'm thinking because it was on Xbox for like a month prior. But once we got Ascension on PS3, man, I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And Ascension still is a very solid map. Still a very solid map, but it's also one that's pretty small. Not a whole lot to it, but definitely like your standard BO1 map. I'd actually even argue Ascension, with a few minor, updates and whatnot, of course. I actually could totally see it being more in that sector as well, of like how Kino was supposed to be a World at War map, something like that. It really wasn't until I feel like Call of the Dead, Shang, and Moon where they really had like that. I don't know if it was an improvement towards like the story or whatever. But yeah, no, I love the Black Ops 1 maps. They're all very, I think, again, I've said this a million times, but this game has the most like distinct, personality to each map, or specific location, if you will. Where, even BO3, like I love Black Ops 3, and there's some great locations, but all the maps are fairly similar in the process of like setting up and stuff. So I always have given Black Ops 1, like, it's just the locations are all very distinct. You go from a German theater to the Pentagon to, a rocket test facility in Russia or wherever this takes place, to Siberia, to maybe Mars, or maybe I don't know. If it's not Mars, where do we say Shang's from? It's been too long. I don't remember. Somewhere in like Middle East or something. I don't know. I don't even remember. And then the moon. So yeah, very, very, very distinct different locations, which is pretty neat. Fuck off, bros. But yeah, it's been a minute since I streamed as well. It's been like 10 days, which is crazy. Back in the day, man, I would stream every single day. It's crazy to go even, over a week without streaming at times. But again, I try to do shorts and stuff like that. But it's, it still is crazy to think. Let's continue, though. Again, some of the few things I kind of want to, continue streaming as time goes on here are running through, the Blackout or the World at War through BO3 maps, just kind of mixing them in randomly, and then doing some custom maps again, maybe, and then Black Ops 6. Want to continue ranking up and doing camo challenges, but also would love to go back and do maybe some of those Easter eggs, maybe 1x1, or maybe in like a longer stream. I'm not really sure. We can honestly do it too, like, if we don't pass it, we just go on to the next one, kind of thing. Just things like that. Plenty of random things to do. I say random, I wouldn't mind throwing back in the kind of random wheel again. That was pretty fun. That maybe once every few weeks or something like that. Not totally frequent, but every now and then. It's kind of a nice one. I feel like, especially if you don't know what to play, where you're just like, fuck it, let's pull the random wheel. Let's see what we could get, something like that. Not a bad way to go. Okay, let's keep circling them out. Let's keep circling through. But yeah, Keaton, Rhino, good to see you. Rhino, I know you had, I actually did see, I was busy at the time, but I did see you messaged asking next stream. Well, here we are, but sorry I didn't reply to you at that, because I could not. Is it loading? Is the stream like lagging? I think we're good. Alright, let's just keep racking up points. Of course, the one thing on this map, man, it's it's a pretty easy map, but the one thing that just sucks terribly are the monkeys on here. Those never get easier. Never get easier to do. Or not even to do, but to protect. I would say never gets much easier there. But yeah, I don't really know a goal for today. Maybe like around 30 or something like that. We'll kind of see what we're feeling. What's up, Unlimited? How are you doing? Not sure if I said hey or not. Not sure. Let me see here. Okay. Well, let's continue. I'm gonna keep trying to rack some points here a little bit as well. Yeah, good to see you all here, man. Good to see all you guys, of course. I know it's also, afternoon. Never is my greatest time to stream, but again, nowadays we stream when we can, and after that, if you can't watch it, that's just fine. You come out later and watch it as a VOD or whatever, video on demand. All right, let's hit that. Nice. 2 hits are still crazy to this day. G-Tan PC collection. What's up, man? How are you? How are you doing? I actually got some really cool COD Zombies merch, if you will. I'll have to show you guys in a bit here. Barely merch. They're more of just like a cool thing to have. What's good? Not much, man. We're just literally out here playing some Ascension today. Kind of casually mix in some of the older maps here and there. Alright, let's hit the power. Always such a nice feeling on Ascension when you hit the power. Do any of you guys remember on the iPhone or iPod or iPad, the Black Ops Zombies game? It had Kino. I think it had Kino. I want to say 5, but I don't really remember 5. But it had. Oh no, sorry. It was Kino, Ascension, and Call of the Dead. That's what it had. Shout to Steph Curry, bro, for letting me watch the stream. Shout out to Steph Curry. What a beast. Rhino, how are you doing though, man? Are you grinding zombies recently? Holy crap, missed like 3 shots. Are you grinding recently? Let's see. Let's clean it up. Death Machine, beautiful. But yeah, good to see you guys. It's always good to catch up. I just, it is tough to it's tough sometimes to stream on days where so much is going on and whatnot. But again, once we hit fall, I should be a bit more free in my schedule. I should be a bit more free then. All right. Also had Dead Ups Arcade. It did have Dead Ups, yeah. Yeah, the World at War one. I actually remember the World at War one, I believe right away too was very like, it had everything. I think it had all the music Easter eggs. It had had all the music Easter eggs. It had the wonder weapons, obviously just the Wonder Waff and the ray gun. I remember the Black Ops version right away. I think when it was maybe just Kino and Dead Ops, it actually didn't. I'm pretty sure it did not have a thunder gun right away. Because I remember I would use like the Spaz 12 as kind of like my heavy hitter, but then the thunder gun was added. I think maybe when Ascension came, and then later Call of the Dead. Trying to catch up on all the guns I don't have Nebula on right now. On Black Ops 6, I do not have Nebula yet. I actually massively fell behind on that. Holy. Let's get going. Had free Wonder Waff Easter egg exclusive to the mobile version. Wow. Wait. On the like World at War Zombies one? Or are you talking about the World at War Zombies one, or are you talking about COD Mobile? COD Mobile did have some extra Easter eggs in different areas. That was actually kind of a fun one. The COD Mobile one. It was pretty fun. Yes, on BO6, I got you, bro. I can never remember what games have Nebula to Dark Matter to whatever. And Dark Ether. Okay, that's good. World at War Zombies. I never knew that. What did you do for it? I never knew that one. Never ever knew that was a thing on there. Let's see. I trust your COD Zombies knowledge, but yeah, I've never have heard of that one. Yeah, no, I don't recall it having the Wonder Waff. I just, I did not remember there being a side Easter egg on World at War Shinonuma on the phone. Classic, though. That was a fun one as well. I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact Black Ops on the iPad had save and quit, because I used to save and quit Kino games, like high rounds. I don't recall if the World at War one had a save and quit button or anything. I feel like it did, but I don't recall correctly. I'm not too sure. You opened all 4 areas and got the shovel and then dug up Peter McKinnon's grave. Really? All on the World at War phone version. That's funny. Good old Treyarch, even putting it into the mobile game. Dude, mobile gaming was fucking awesome back in the day. I don't even know. Maybe it's cool now, but I just don't know because I don't really play games on my phone much. But that shit was awesome back in the day. Like, I was for a while, I feel like I was strictly... Like, I obviously always had PS2 and then 3 and stuff, but I feel like I played a lot of... Of course, there was, like, Minecraft that I played a ton mobile, but... I don't know, man. A lot of those other games... Jetpack Joyride, Jelly Car, Clash of Clans I still play, Fruit Ninja, Temple Run, Max Dirt Bike, I think they brought that to the phone. Potty Racers. Max Dirt Bike was fucking awesome, man. I remember playing that game when I was young. They had Lego Star Wars on the phone. That was awesome. All right. There we go. What's up, Prestige? How are you, man? Holy hell. How are you doing, bro? Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. It's been literally like 10 days since I streamed. I need to be more on it, but life is very busy, man. I have a lot going on this summer. Once fall hits again, I should be plenty free for like Black Ops 7 grinding and stuff. But yeah, as of right now, things are just in the summertime too. I've actually had a lot of great gaming experiences in the summer, but as of recently, the last couple summers, I feel like I've been much busier. I've been good, bro. I've been good. Let me see here. Can I hit the monkey, dude? I missed every single shot on him. There. Die, bro. Alright. I've been good, though, man. Have you been streaming Fortnite still, Prestige? Still been grinding that out? I think it looks like it's like dying on me, but I'm actually gonna grab I don't know if Monkey touched. I don't think they did, but I'm gonna grab the man, definitely keep the streams coming when you can, bro. I will try. I think this summer is just not going to be great, if I'm being honest, and I said that a while ago. But this fall, we should be able to get back to it. I love fall. Fall's great. I love the chilled weather and stuff, but meal kick, fucking gross. But I want to enjoy summer because it's only so short where I live. And it's awesome. And yeah. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go hit another one. Hey, and Prestige coming in with the 14-month membership. What a beast. Let's keep it going, boys, with that hype that this man just brought. Let's do it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Prestige. You are an absolute beast. And I appreciate the hell out of you for the membership. Holy. Ayo! Ray gun as meal kick weapon is gonna fucking kill me. I wasn't gonna say that, but let's hit this. Meal kick, yeah, maybe not it, but we'll run with it. There we go. Let's go, bro. You're a legend. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, how have the Fortnite streams been coming? Been streaming Fortnite stream. I was gonna do one soon. Nice, dude. Awesome to hear, man. Awesome to hear. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Alright. Ray gun. This is actually sick. We can do... Wait, which one? I think we didn't do this guy here. So let's get this open. Let's actually go ahead. Let's get Juggernog. Let's get Juggernog cooking. We can go from there. Oh, damn. Literally need 40 more points. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, it feels good to be on Ascension. It's been a little while. Always good to get back on the OG. Oh, fucking hell. Get away from me. Wonderful. Okay. Haven't been bad? Good, man. Good to hear. Alright, let's go on a point spree with the pistol. Alright. Let's do it. Let's hit it. Ascension is so goated. Ascension's pretty sick, yeah. Ascension is pretty sick. Never a bad day going back to Ascension. But I will say my part of Ascension I dislike, though, is once you're all set up, the high rounds. They're super easy, but they're like slow and boring, and yeah, not always the greatest. Right. There we go. What happened to stream? Should be good, man. I'm watching on my end. But they're like, all right. All right. What's your favorite BO1 map again? Probably Call of the Dead. Kind of the kind of the map where, you know, it's one that it is one that never gets old to me. I'm gonna show you guys something pretty sick here, actually, that I just bought on TikTok Shop because they were so sick. Very, very minor thing, but honestly, they're a very minor thing, but honestly, I love more so just like, I don't know, say for collectibles, something that's just so like low key that I actually think is sick. Let me go to something that's just sick that's like low key. And so they're look like this, coasters, just for like a coffee table or table. But they're full juggernog, cork back, meal kick, PhD, speed, double tap, quick revive, stamina up, and dead shot. Which they're all, I think they're all the Black Ops 1 font actually, which is pretty sick. Maybe she get the jug one on top. Yeah, they're pretty sick. I'm a big fan of them. Like literally the perfect mild COD Zombies thing. My other mild ones are they're not really that mild. The shot glasses of the OG 4 perks, fucking sick. Call that is amazing. It's crazy too. I spent less time on that map than any of the others. Is that true? I actually didn't know that. That's pretty neat. Right. Got him on TikTok shop, you say. I did, yeah. I could tell you the actual company. But I was getting a ton of them on. I was right because I saw them once and then I like looked at them and looked at the page, so then it kept like telling me to get them. But I did eventually. I saw them. I'm like, I'm being honest. I don't think they were that cheap. I think they were probably $30 for the cork ones that you got all of them, but they're more like high quality. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. Love COD Zombies. Forever fan. Yeah, I don't know the business who made them, but they did a good job, and they got a customer out of me. Okay, and we can actually, I think I actually recorded this as a short before, but we're gonna go ahead, so that's all good. Let's go hit that, and we'll end the round. Wow, that's actually crazy. That's funny too, because I feel like that one would be more like would have to be more like calculated on timing, being that they have the celebrity cast and whatnot. It's a cool fact though, I didn't know that. I want to get some now too. Yeah, literally is one of those low-key things. Like, is it a pointless purchase? Maybe. Do I care though? No. I spent my money on a lot stupider shit, I feel like. Chill, bro. Hey, yo. I actually want this ray gun for the short that I'm about to make here. Let's see. We'll come back. I need the ray gun ammo. Speaking of which, let me see. We only have these guys. It's actually exactly what I don't want right there. Okay, that actually worked out nicely. Holy, the nades did good, but made a lot of them. Alright, so this is what I wanted to do. Yeah, exactly. Just a collectible item. It's pretty sick. Okay. That is so sick. Sick Easter egg. Alright. Sick Easter egg, I like it. Oh no, bro. You know what I'm actually gonna lose is my fucking meal kick. So that's what's gonna happen. Actually, we were able to camp him pretty hard right there. Okay. Meal kick's getting hit. Actually, we'll probably be able to protect it this once. After that, can't say much of it. Right. Okay. Jug probably next, I'd imagine. Or meal kick. Jug, maybe. Ayo. That was actually a very solid one. That was a very solid one. Okay. Good work right there. Okay. Where were the claymores? Were they like right? Why can't I find the claymores? Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to get PhD. Let's get PhD for the 1911s. We got to rock those for a little bit at least. I actually like having meal kick on here. I know we're going to lose it, but I like having it for the sake of, you know, you always just get stuck on this map, I feel like, with the Mustang and Sally's and the Thunder Gun, which isn't a bad combo, but it's nice to change it up and use other guns every now and then, I feel like, as well. Every now and then, at least. Right. Chill. Okay. And I feel like, off topic here, but the BO4 DLC 4 map, I feel like this is the actual, like, only time we have had to wait for a map. Hopefully that means it's, like, quite a banger, because I thought Shattered Veil was quite the banger, but this one, you know, they're waiting a little extra long. I hope, I do hope we, get, you know, a lot out of that map as, like, the final DLC map leading into BO7, which should be good, and as well, a bit of a wait actually kind of builds the anticipation a little bit better. The other ones, all of them were like great to play and stuff, but it was like, you know, a month not a month, but a month and a half or something in between on a lot of them was just crazy. And it honestly, it made for a lack of hype. Like, it was a good thing. It was awesome to have consistent content. I would have died for that in Cold War, but it's still, you know, it was hard to get hyped when stuff was coming so quick. But what are my thoughts on BO7? I don't know. I'm not like over the moon pumped up. I was way more pumped up for you know, Black Ops 6, but way more pumped up for BO6. But I think it's just literally going to be BO6 year 2 essentially. I can't imagine it's much different at all. Expert Fusion did make a good point though, that, you know, maybe this isn't right, but it feels like it would be. When they, you know, were deciding that, okay, we're going to have to do Black Ops 6 and 7 year to year, back to back, it would make more sense that they'd put more all the eggs into the basket of BO7, because you're going to be leaving BO7 for like 3 years till next Rare Game, or 2 years or whatever. So I'm sure they will throw a lot at it. I'm excited for a Transit remake. OG Crew, I mean, that's cool. I don't really care. I'm curious to see what they'll do with like Takio's voice actor. Mrs. Matt highest round was like 43 before I got bored. Oh yeah, no, Brandon, literally, bro. I was just talking about that. I've always loved Ascension, but I said the one thing I don't like about it is, seriously, once you're set up and you're running in a circle, it is so boring. But yeah, I'm not really that excited for BO7. I do like that it's a futuristic COD game again. I'm excited for that. I don't think it's jetpacks, so I wish it was for multiplayer's sake. But yeah, I'm, you know, I am that guy that will buy Call of Duty every year. And a Treyarch game, I really don't think Treyarch's made a bad game, to be honest. So, you know, I will be there, I'll be playing, and yeah, happy to. Still wish, you know, GTA 5 or 6 was coming out a little bit earlier than May. But yeah. I just want Warzonification out of Zombies, man. Yes, I totally agree with that, man. There's actually a lot of it that I have actually enjoyed between World or Cold War and BO6. There's a lot of it I actually have enjoyed a lot, but I agree. I think it's time to take that stuff out. Bring back the shield. The point system was messed up before Warzone. Take that out. Yeah, bring the shield back. Honestly, too, I would probably take out the weapons like dropping on the ground. I don't like that as much. And again, I've had fun with a lot of these, but I think you could bring it back to a very classic feel if you did take out a lot of those. I think score streaks, had a great time with those, but you could take those out as well. Take out salvage, and just I say bring back classic Pack-a-Punch. I think just like how BO3 had it, where maybe if they did want to do Pack-a-Punch tiers, I could actually be for that. 3 Pack-a-Punch tiers, and then maybe after that you could do your double pap ability. I think that'd be a good kind of mix in between. I think that'd be good. Let me think here. I think keep a lot of like the crazy elements of zombies, but I think more side quests to get certain things would probably be better. Right. I think those would probably be better. And again, I've actually had a great time with Cold War and BO6. Both of those games have been awesome. But I do agree, Prestige. I think you could go back to a much more classic zombies mode. Back to the roots a little bit more, I think would be great. Just does one main thing. I do get that as well, but I'd probably disagree there. And again, we all should disagree with each other. We should all have our own opinions. I actually really enjoyed the augments. I think it's a really fun thing to grind for. I'd also say keep gobblegums. I think those add a bit. I don't know how you do it, but I do feel like they were a bit useless in BO4 or BO6. Like, I feel like you didn't need them as much. Maybe you should make some more OP ones even. I don't know. Yeah, no, I totally get that. The more basic. Loadouts is fine. I think I'd be happy to go back to a pistol start though again. They're fine, but I do like the progression in zombies of starting with nothing and moving up. I think that's that's what makes for a really fun game. All right. FAMAS, let's get it. FAMAS. Let's try and move this box though. There we go. Should upgrade the FAMAS. Probably haven't upgraded the FAMAS in years. Would like to do a PAP challenge on BO1 again. That's always a pretty good time. It's always a pretty fun time. Alright. Let's keep ripping away. There we go. Man, the FAMAS though, B4 PAP, really runs through ammo quick though. Holy crap. Yeah, I'd love to get to some customs again. Always good on some BO3 customs. That's always a good day. And Rhino coming in with the $1 donation. What an absolute beast, Rhino. Thank you so much. You are the frickin' man, the myth, the legend. Forgot its PAP name. I did too. I don't remember. I want to upgrade the ray gun, but we're gonna definitely lose it to the monkeys eventually here on one of those rounds, so I don't really want to. I love the ray gun, man. I think I'm a ray gun advocate more than most people. Don't get me wrong. Is it the greatest weapon? It is not, but it's so classic and just this nostalgia staple point of COD Zombies. Like, no matter the game you're playing. Too broke to give more, sadly. Bro, you don't need to give me anything. You being in the streams is awesome. You guys liking the streams is awesome. I don't need any dollars. Again, if you're there, if you're a member, wonderful. That's appreciated. Life is expensive. So anything you guys can do to help fund like the games we buy and things, that's great. Again, you really don't need to. It's all good. All right, let's pap this thing and then go hit some of these monkeys up. G16, I would not have guessed that. All right. Not even a little bit would I have even guessed that. Or started there. Is there anything over here? PhD's already being smacked. That's actually fine. Because it's the cheapest. Oh, they actually got it. Wow. Quick revive. Well, not the cheapest, but obviously quick revive is a bit more of a need that we're about to lose right this second. Damn. We have actually done quite well today on these. Maybe we should pap the ray gun just for like a little bit, just to try it out a bit. Actually, let me heart this as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, it feels good to be on BO1, man. It's been a while. I actually made a short on these, I think, where I was gonna... Can't remember, but I love the custom reticles that BO1 had, and packing them in zombies was just so much fun. You know, if it takes money takes quick revive, does it count as a use? Yes, it does count as the use. That's why it's like the most important that you cover it. And that's why they're the most annoying boss ever. They're not, but they're one of them, definitely. Alright, let's pop it. That's actually, I think that'd be a better system that you just have to rebuy it, but that's not the case. That is not the case. The old pap noise too was just so like that high pitch kind of. It's just awesome. Okay, let's see. Now we're dancing in the moonlight. Take. Yes, sir, man. Wow, even this too. I mean, running through the ammo like crazy. Let's just hammer out some of this ammo. We'll pack a punch and get even a few rounds out of it. Exacto, Rhino, exactly. Rhino, where do you rate BO6 as of today, before DLC 4? Where do you sit at with, like, whether that's ranking or what you think of it, you know, overall? Love to hear your thoughts. Don't want to die. Don't want to die. Could really use speed cola in this setup as well. Here we go. Take me down like I'm a diamond. Alright. Not my top 5. Gotcha. What do you give it a 1 out of 10 ranking? Not in your top 5. That's actually, I feel like that's crazy. My top 5 would probably be like Black Ops 3, 2, Black Ops 3, 2, 1, 6, and then maybe Cold War after that. I would honestly have unless I'm missing something, but I'd probably have BO4 beating World at War, but World at War probably last. Just due to the lack of, you know, I know it's a new, like the first game, so I can't judge it that hard, but yeah. I'd probably have Black Ops, or probably have World at War the least, BO4 above that. And that's actually saying something because that one has came around on me a lot. Came around on me a lot, and it's still that low. Then it'd probably be Black Ops, Cold War, 1, or sorry, it'd be Black Ops, Cold War, maybe then 6, then 1, 2, 3. something like that. Should I actually list that out? All right. Oh, you're taking in the other one. Top 5 BO2, 3, 4, IW Vanguard. Gotcha. I was just counting Treyarch games, but if I was to go Treyarch games, World at War, BO4, Cold War. Probably that. BO6 probably, because I really liked Cold War, but BO6 definitely passed it. Right? I forget that Vanguard's kind of in that batch, but is it, you know? Because yeah, Vanguard would obviously be the lowest, but I don't really count that because it was a Sledgehammer game. Let's see. Mustang and Sally. I really like IW Zombies. Yeah, IW is fun. I never fully dove into that. AW Zombies I actually enjoy a bit too. It's pretty nostalgic. Pretty nostalgic. Was good though. Yeah, IW Zombies was both of those. I don't even think AW was that good of zombies, but it was nostalgic to me, and I did have a lot of fun with it. BO4. You forgot BO6, brother. Alright. Trying to just use... This thing's already shitting out, though, so if we lose it, it's all good. And it's all good. Take me down like na. I will say, I think BO6, I think as years go on, will become, like, very much loved. Like, from kids that are a little bit younger, I think our minds are still a little bit in, you know, classic zombies a bit more. And I think they always will be, but I think kids are gonna, I think BO6 is gonna be, like, a top game to the younger generation. I mean, between all the maps they have and all the stuff you can do, I do think so. I try and look at things from a perspective of, you know, I think our brains are a little bit, you know, we think certain things because of how we grew up and the stuff we grew up with, and I think other things. For me, BO4 is lucky to make the list. Oh wait, sorry. I play past the time because I didn't. If we're only talking. Oh shit. For Treyarch Zombies, the ones I played would be BO2, 3, 1, World at War. It's pretty solid. Monkeys. Alright. I'm too blinded by memories to have BO6 on my top 5 now. I honestly don't see making top 5 ever blinded by. I just have way too many. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, that's also a great point too. Let's, Because yeah, you can put it in like 2 categories, right? As you said, memories. Oh, my memories. I've had some good ones on BO6, but a lot. But there is also if you're comparing like gameplay wise, because World at War I feel like would obviously be like the lowest because the gameplay wise, but you change to memories you have, and that's like a whole different story. Matryoshka dolls. Boom. Oh shit. Getting out of school, play mob or with my mom or carrying my younger cousin. Playing with your mom is crazy. That's awesome. Could barely hold their controller. Yeah, man. Yeah, those are some fantastic memories for sure. Hey, what's up, Junior? How are you? My number one memories are from Black Ops 3. Don't get me wrong, I have others, but Black Ops 3, like during the season, literally I'd watch like streams at school, come home, play Shadows of Evil with the boys or whatever the map was, Horizon Dregs, Zetsubo, doing the Easter eggs, literally spending like weekend nights high rounding, as well. When we would go over and have like a LAN party. Sometimes we'd game together, other times we'd play opposite games, and yet I would still do high rounds with the guys, whatever. And that was all like the first year. Then Zombies Chronicles came out like the year and a half later or whatever it was. And that was like a whole nother thing of high rounds, and that was more of when I started streaming and whatnot on YouTube. So that was like a whole memory in its own, and that was probably the best the best summer of my life, honestly, was the summer of BO or of Chronicles, I would say. Probably the best summer of my life, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other great things and all, but like truly the having a game like that was so large, and this was after the game was done, like having Zombies Chronicles be the thing that everyone was playing was just fucking nuts, and the views on YouTube was great, and wow, like just so much fun times. Seriously, best summer ever. The Z House stuff, like wow, all crazy. Another summer, I think people actually like, they don't meme the summer, but they talk about it, is summer. Did those go into the wall? I think they did. Summer of 22 was a pretty crazy summer as well. I think that was, I don't even think any COD game was out, but that was when Stranger Things 4 came out and stuff. That shit was so much fun. Oh, the guy died right up here. Okay. Zombie Chronicles was seriously massive. Yeah. Mm-mm. 1 second. Such a good time. It really was. If the Zombies Chronicles days continued, things would be different because, man, those days you could pull 100 subs in one night like nothing. Probably even more some days. Oh, shit. What the hell did I just do? I was totally looking down. 2 a.m. told my mom about it. She handed me a second. Same night she bought the map pack? That's crazy. Oh, ray gun is gonzo. For real, yeah. Let's grab that. We still need a thunder gun. Shit, bro. Thank God for PhD. Jesus, what's going on? Thank God for the PhD. Oh shit. Dude, Matryoshkas are actually sick. Alright. Well, maybe a little bit of a perk correction here now that we don't have meal kick. Shall we do stamina? Or speed cola? Say we do stamina, I think. That sounds better. That sounds better. Alright. Alright, let's go. Any of you guys watch Theo Von? I just saw Theo Von last night. In person. Good times. Oh yeah, here's where the Claymore is. Love the stamina up icon. Oh, let's run it. Wait, let me see here. I don't think I want to do zombies content. What kind of content do you want to do? Alright. Music. Let's turn this up a bit. I think I want to keep zombies content to Twitch. I got you. Yeah, what do you want to do? Alright, that should have been the third one. Playing MW 2022. Nice, bro. Alright. Did we not get the third one? Let me see. Must not have got the third one. Okay, Gears of War even. Nice, man. Do it. Okay, I think we missed the one up top. I actually want to hit that. Sorry if it's a little loud. That'd be cool, man. Overwatch, Fortnite. Holy, this is loud, but let's hit this so we can listen to the song and get a copyright strike. Let's do it. Let's run it up. Mustang and Sally's always have hit different. It's got to be this one. I thought I hit this one actually, but guess not. Did we really not hit that one? How have... Did we not hit that last one? We just were by? I actually want the song to play. I love the song on this map. What is that? By yourself? Come on, I want to play it. No one of you saw him yesterday. Yeah, he was doing like a tour event. Doing his tour. Yeah, he's a comedian. It was a great time. Great time. Right. Dude, why is it like not working? Is it? I feel like it's seriously got to be that last one then, which I thought we hit. Holy crap, that is loud, bro. Oh god, we're so dead. It's all good. Yeah, I just want to see if we can play this song before we end this. Or maybe not even end this, but before we go to something else. Chill out, boys. We'll go try this one out then. Nope, I get married next month. I actually don't know why. Did the song like already play or something? I didn't fully reset my game. It was on like the close mode. Play customs. I want to, but I probably not today, but I do want to. Let's see. Chill, bro. Should we kill ourselves? Watch. Oh shit, actually. Watch this. Watch this. Come on, it's supposed to kill me. Badunk. Alright. Why is there no sound? I literally think it's because I didn't reset my game fully. I've never had that before, but that's like the only thing I can think of there. Take me down like I'm a domino. Okay. Okay. Let me see a little something. Linden. Take me down like I'm a domino. You know what we should do? You know what we should do right now? One second. You see one thing here. Is this not updated? Come on, why isn't this updated? Right. Cool. Okay. How do I save this? All right. Let's do this. me do something quick. Okay. Make a prediction. What are we going to hit? Let's play a random zombies map. I don't know how long, but let's see. I don't know how long, but we're going to see. What game you... Honestly, guess a game, even. We got all of them up until BO6. Let's hit the wheel. Oh my god, we are not playing Ascension Zombies Chronicles. I'm going to respin that. That's funny, if coming from what we were playing today. Alright. Are you joking me? Are you actually joking me? Ascension Chronicles and Ascension that we just played. Alright, we'll spin it again. Oh, good God. Oh, God. Good God. Let's go back to this. Good God. Okay. What a solid map, bro. Not even the Archon. Terra Maledicta. I mean, my God. What do you think Rhino, in the sake of having where's Vanguard at? In the sake of having like a random wheel, right? I have World War II. Yeah, what is, right. Let's see. All right. Wow, this game is the best game of all time. Okay. God, what a terrible... Alright, let's do it. Terra Maledicta, the best game of all time. This game actually could have been decent if they just stuck to round-based. It actually could have been alright. If they just did round-based, it'd probably be okay. But Rhino, what do you say for the sake of the random wheel? Should I be having like Outbreak and Operation Deadbolt in there, or just keep it round base? And then that begs the question: does this count towards that, or should this be out of here? All right, see you later, Rhino. I don't blame you. The greatest game of all freaking time. This shotgun was one of the only redeeming factors. Why are we so laggy? I gotta say, this game actually has decent graphics. Like, for the art design it is. It actually has decent graphics. But we're playing the worst version of this map. We're playing the worst version. I'm saying, though, for the sake of the random wheel, do you think we should have in there? Do you think we should be having in there, you know, the Outbreaks, the, you know, Operation Deadbolts kind of thing? Or should it just be round based? There are new dangers here, little ones. Why are we lagging like hell? Yes, alright. I actually don't know. Outbreak, at least you can do like a solo game. Operation Deadbolt, you know, if people aren't online, you're kind of fucked. Why is it so laggy? This is such a weird zombie. I forget this game has the Warzone mechanics as well. Take me down like I'm a domino. Wow, what a fantastic game right here. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, do I keep it just round based? Do I keep it kind of these odd ones? Probably take them out, honestly. But we're on Terra Maledicta now, so, you know, we're enjoying ourselves at least. Yeah, I don't know why it's being so laggy. Or like frame ratey and shit. I don't get that. The world grows harder. Oh yeah. I actually do like these the sacrificial hearts in this game. I think those are kind of cool. Blitz, that's always a fun one. Yeah, if this game stuck strictly to round base, I think they actually could have had a decent little mini, like, I say mini game, but a between game, whatever. But nope. Welcome to Shitguard. Holy crap, bro. It's actually like, I've never had it this laggy before. I think I just need to reset the game or something. I actually do like the perk upgrades in this too. I like the having, you know, if I was playing this game all the time, maybe that'd be annoying. But I kind of like the upgrade system being like in-game rather than like Cold Wars was out of the game. And this game actually like came around a little bit by the end, but it's just the fact that it started out with like 0 PAP camos and 0 ray gun or any wonder weapons, no story, three challenges. But then it had like a crazy cool cutscene. I feel like the time was just spent very, very odd. You know? Like, kind of like what's going on, you know? Bang, bang. If I actually thought I was playing this game long, I'd maybe reset, but... The Frost Blast upgrades too, that shit goes hard after a while. There we go. Let's see. I think this though, I do think like Terra Maledicta and Duran Fang, I do think they are much better than Outbreak. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would rather play these than Outbreak. I will give this game, I think it has good progression. I do. Oh shit, actually let me do this. I think the game has good progression. As well, the pause timer might be worse than Black Ops 6's version even. Blitz, let's do another Blitz. Let's do another Blitz. Alright. That shit's always fun. Shit's fun. This game, I like don't trust the pause button. I actually have a decent time playing the Archon map. I actually do. But I actually do have to pause here. I'm not a fan of Outbreak. Very much a little fan. I'll BRB. What's good, zombie? What's good? We are back. May kind of was gone longer than I thought, but may end the stream, but we'll see. Is there still people chilling in here is the real question. Is there still people chilling? Answer that question. Let me see. Let's see here. Okay. Anyone still chilling in here? All right. We'll run this a little bit. Just to see quick. The stream is looking good. All right. I don't know why we're playing this, but we are. I don't know why, but we are. Can't go through there. Oh, quick revive, nice. Brave Bubbles, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? 20 bones? Dude, what? I literally was just playing BO1. And then I literally left for like 20 minutes, come back to Vanguard Zombies because we spun the random wheel, and Brave Bubbles drops a $20 bomb. What an absolute beast. How are you doing, Brave? Good to see you, my friend. How the hell are ya? You are the frickin' man, bro. $20? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How is life, bro? I still pop in randomly if you're streaming, but I think it's been a little while, at least since I've seen a stream. I don't know if you haven't been or if I just missed them or what, but welcome, man. So good to see you, and thank you so much for the donation, brother. That is awesome. That is awesome. 1 second. Yeah, I seen you were live and was just waiting for you to get back. Oh, shit. Well, good timing, man. Good timing. I appreciate it, man, more than ever, bro. Life is expensive, so you are the man. But seriously, that's crazy, bro. That's too much. I'll take $1 donation. That sounds wonderful. But I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Life is really busy right now. At least for like this summer. I'm sure once fall hits, it'll be a little bit easier and whatnot. But yeah, bro, it's been good. I hope you're doing good as well, and I hope you're enjoying. I know you're not like in school, like high school, but enjoying your summer months at least, right? I'm trying to enjoy the time, the short summer we always have. Fuck off. And yeah, we literally spun the random wheel, landed on Vanguard Zombies on this goofy game mode. So yeah, that's kind of how we ended up here, at least. But great to see you, man. Seriously. I haven't been streaming too much recently, but I'm trying to. Yeah, man, exactly. I haven't either, but I try to when I can. Just been working really. I gotcha. Remind me, what do you do for work? I think you've probably told me before. You probably told me before. Alright. But seriously, man, that is too much, but I appreciate it more than ever, of course, bro, so thank you. Alright, I probably should have saved that to upgrade this, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, I'm not going to stream too much longer, but work at a manufacturing plant, mainly just cleaning and detailing cars. Nice, bro. Good stuff, dude. That's awesome. I'm sure it keeps you plenty busy, which is good. But yeah, bro, it is definitely, it can be painful some days to want to stream after like a day of work. And I'm pretty big on, like, I don't want to stream if I'm really not feeling it. Because I feel like then I just am playing shitty. I feel like I am not talking properly, or I just seem out of it or whatever. So sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not going to stream if I'm not feeling it. And also, on the same part of that too, I don't know why this game is being so laggy today. On the same part of that is sometimes I'll get on and I'll see all my friends in Discord or something, and I'm like, I say this so much already, but like I know those days aren't forever of all the boys like still going in Discord. So, and we don't even have all the friends that we used to that still in there, but it's kind of one of those where I'm like, some days I'd rather just chill out with my friends and talk to them than actually, you know, sit on a stream on a Monday night that does just shit anyways, kind of. And don't get me wrong, I know it affects me. I'm not going to grow my channel as much, but that's really okay. Like, I'm still happy to stream. I love all you guys and stuff. So if I can still stream casually, wonderful. I might be dead. That's alright. I'm actually going to jump back into Vanguard, believe it or not, for a little bit here. Because it's one of those where I don't play it ever, to where when I do, it's actually like, alright. So yeah, let's jump back in. See what we can do a little bit. I honestly needed to restart that game anyways, because that shit was lagging like crazy. Crazy. Aw damn is right. But yeah, good to see you, Brave. Always good. You're always on that World at War BO1 grind, am I right? Is it ever BO2? I feel like it's those two. I feel like World at War Knocked I see you on a lot. When you did stream a lot, and then BO1, I don't remember as much what you played on BO1. Right. Let's see. Okay. Alright, back to it. Archon, Shino Numa. I'm actually going to try that again. If it lags again, I'll be like, fuck that. But, again, this is really... I never play this game, but we hit it on the random wheel. Let's just try it out. I was actually playing BO2 multiplayer earlier, but gotcha. BO2 multiplayer is a banger. Do you play that one on, like, Plutonium or whatever? Dude, this is Brave Bubble's favorite game. Black Ops, or not Black Ops, Vanguard. It's your favorite. Whenever I try BO2 Zombies, for some reason it destroys like all my settings. It's pretty annoying to deal with, which is why I gotcha. Yeah, I sometimes have to kill my settings as well if I'm doing something like that. BO3 can be a little dicey sometimes. Plutonium, nice, bro. That's awesome. Gotcha. Alright, it's kind of gonna look the same. Let's go with this shoddy again. This thing is sick. Yeah, I don't know why it's like frame rate laggy. Maybe I need to restart my Xbox or something. But holy crap, what is the issue here? Screw it, I'm actually gonna do this. It takes like 2 seconds. Screw it. Let's restart real quick. Come back. Never even played Vanguard Zombies, to be honest. Don't. Well, number one, I know you're not as much of a fan of like the newer games. It already is gonna have a little bit more of that feel. But then the game alone just being kind of like just shit in general of, you know, they released one map that like wasn't done. They kind of finished it later. A weird game mode. They did a second one. Weird game mode. Third one, they went back to round base. Fourth one, they took the second one and made it a round base map. So really, you're not missing out on anything. Nothing special. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily suggest doing that. All right, let's see if it works. Person who bought this game needs to be. I'm pretty sure I bought this game. It's like the worst shit ever. Yeah, it kind of is. I will say, I will give it one thing and one thing only. One thing and one thing only. I will give Vanguard. I think it does have the best version of Shino Numa. I will say that. I should restart that again. All I'm doing is restarting, but shit's being weird. I would actually, this is what I always have told someone. If you ever saw it on sale for like $5, I would actually suggest that only for Shino Numa alone. And with that too, you still would get the Archon, which is just separate, but Shino Numa alone, I think would be worth your $5. but I probably won't even go 10. Probably won't even go 10. Oh. Is the stream still active, or did my computer just die out a little bit? Is shit still going? Yeah, looks like it is. I think all's good. I think my computer was just having a little spasm there is all. Little spasm. Guys, spent the last fucking 20 minutes. Alright, Terra Maledicta solo. Let's run it one quick. If you ever seen a game that was posted for 70 on sale for like 5, you already know that shit is all. Bingo. Bingo. It is crazy though that it was $70. What's actually crazy, bro. When this game was coming out, they released just this absolutely beautiful cutscene, like for zombies, which was awesome. Looked like a, I don't know, would it be more of like a very early prequel to like Cold War or something? And the quality looked super awesome, but then you actually get the game, and on day one, you had a single map, sort of, with, it's basically just a couple multiplayer maps with zombie fight a little bit. 3 challenges, no ray gun, no pap camo, no Easter egg, no song, no thing. Yeah, pretty awful. And they actually kind of upped it a little bit, I think, as time went on. That made the map decent. This has got to combine with Cold War, I feel like, because I definitely wasn't 167 on just this game. Unless that's actually like my level on BO6. I don't think that would combine, but with the COD, all the COD menu shit, I don't know. Alright, let's see. If we lag again, I'm going to just probably call it, but we'll try this out. And so, yeah, this one, on this specific map, they actually retook this map, made a round-based one later, but this game mode here is actually it's like a weird Outbreak round-based hybrid, which it's actually like an alright mode for like a little bit, but shortly after it kind of just goes to boringness and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know why we're lagging so bad on this. I don't get that. Is my internet being shit today or something? I don't know. Holy crap, ray gun off the rip out of a crate? What? That kind of makes me want to play, but if it's like this, let's get through this one round and see. Harvest, sacrifice. This specific mode, you have to do challenges to open areas, which you also get money and rank up. Again, I wouldn't really suggest you ever play it. I don't know why it's being so laggy though. That's so weird. Maybe my internet is just being awful or something. I don't know. Holy. I do always like the Vanguard ray gun though. That was always pretty fun. Okay, wait. What did I need to do here? Wait. Wait, let me see. Oh, defend them. Okay. Okay. Great. C. Two minutes for this one is pretty long for round one, I feel like. A ray gun off the rip, though, is nice. The ray gun helps. The shotgun I have, though, is actually probably better than the ray gun. But we'll use this just because we're chilling with it. There we go. There we go. Shit. Frost Blast. Only Wonder Weapon in this. No, there is the Wonder Waff as well. There's the Wonder Waff. Wonder Waff's just in everything, I feel like. Again, I don't know why we're playing this. We hit it on the random wheel after we died on Ascension, so I'm like, yeah, we'll play for like 20 minutes or something. See what we can do. I shouldn't even have this game mode in the round-based spinner, but it's hard because I have like Extinction and stuff too, so, and those aren't exactly round-based maps either, so I never know. Go. See. Holy, the reload is slow on this B. There we go. That is way too long for round 1 version. Holy. Way too long. Salvage. But yeah, what are you up to today, Brave? Just chilling out? Just relaxing, or what are you doing? Let me know what you're up to. Okay. The leg kind of seemed to stop, I feel like, a little bit. Oh, there's the leg again. I just talked about. Holy hell, what is wrong with this shit? What is wrong with this shit? Just chilling, nice, bro. Blitz, alright. Been rotting in my chair all day, not gonna lie. Yeah, man. I've been honestly not doing much today either. Why is it so laggy? I played this game a lot, and it's actually never that laggy. That's so weird. It's just dog shit. The servers are dying. So I'm bored? You should. What are you gonna stream? What you gonna stream, brother? Boom, boom. Like, seriously, I think if they would have just, you know, made their certain maps, you know, had the mechanics this game does, I think it could have been fine. Like a nice in-between game. But when you mix in these weird game modes and stuff, it's just like, what? That's more where I don't get what's going on, you know?
Feels like I'm doing all the work around here.
Stream Shangri-La high rounds. That might make you want to die. It's a terrible thing to say, but Shang high rounds, man, they can be painful, and it makes you rethink your zombie experience. And you're just like, when I play it, I'm just like, oh my god, I'd rather not. Shang or Moon high rounds have never been nice to me. Those always make me contemplate just, you know, not ever playing those ever again. Makes me want to die when I play those a little bit. I think both those maps are cool, but just not my cup of tea. Won't even be COD. Gotcha. What are you gonna? What other games have you been streaming, or when you were streaming?
You struck a blow, and I know Von List felt it.
Von List. Haven't heard that in a while.
A new area opens up.
34.
Lucky such brave souls fight on my behalf.
Let's see. What do we got here for challenges?
The altar of covenants offers new
Sacrifice, harvest. Let's do harvest. Dude, why is it so freaking laggy, bro?
time to feed your demons, my friend.
We'll do like one or two more of these because this shit's just so laggy. I don't get it. Most random BS ever. I mean, honestly, man, if you're having fun, that's the best way to just go. Because, like, look, this art design's fine. Like, If they just didn't try and be so different with this game and on their little outbreak fix, like, you can just fucking probably have a nice little round base. I mean, they did make this a round base map, don't get me wrong, but Sin Eater. Man, this is the best gameplay experience I've ever had. This is the best gameplay experience I've ever seen. Is this one... voice crack. Is this one even have a time limit on it? Or is it just... fucking... What is going on? You know what? That's good. That's enough Vanguard for today. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Brave, thank you so much for the donation, man. You really don't need to do that. That is so much more than I could ever ask for. So I appreciate the hell out of it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope anyone else, if you're still chilling, you have a good one as well. But I will talk to you guys soon. Until next time, peace out, see you, and goodbye.